And there we go, I just forgot to put up the sound. We are live again in Game 2 with the starting hive subsector. Sorry folks for this little screw up there. It started so quickly I couldn't even figure that out. Trying to catch in some lost time. EoD playing Marines here on Vale, and Archaea is on the alien side. Fast hive has been dropped in cargo. Pretty common so far. And the question will be, what is Archaea doing here on Marine, trying to get a point, get to win against Archaea. I think that we have a good chance in general on playing on Vale. Archaea has lost rounds playing aliens on Vale against other teams, and let's see how EoD will perform on that. Because they are practicing a lot, they're getting better every time I'll see. But again, against Archaea, this is super tough. Fast phase tech has been started. So, oh, Flames is getting cornered here by two Skulks, getting down so fast. A little bit too much space in between those Marines, kind of splitting up. Not a big deal by the aliens to clear out this area. So, Lonely Marines coming in. They had a fast capping on double, sitting on 5 extractors really damn fast. But oh, look at that. Overlook has been dropped by Archaea. I like that. It's especially when you're confident to work against the aliens and you need the defensive they have thrown in there, because you can go really fast to Overlook from Marine start. Doesn't take a long time. So we do have a Marine. Blow, he is the killer Marine by Evolve or Die. From what I know or seen a lot. Nice job, Koro, taking down really fast, but the harvester's down to 30%. If another ninja goes in there, it might die pretty quickly. So no resources has been destroyed yet as far as I see. And just quick info, let's have me hit the Q button there. You can see the resource tower amount right now, the resource gathered, which is pretty awesome on this draft. On a new insider mod. Thank you, Use, for giving me the hint really quickly there. We'll use it definitely in the future. But hold on, big engagement in White Junction. And look at this grouping up by Archaea. They're not taking anything slightly. Two Marines there, even though it's if you might think from the distribution of the seeding or something from other tournaments, Archaea is not taking any team lightly. Used 5 Skulks to take down those two in White Junction. Pretty amazing group up, and what you see always by this team is they do this so fast. They're really nice. This is the team communication always talking about, and Double is dying so fast as well. Two Marines coming in here. It's Dugui and Manda. Can they save it at least one or take down one of their Skulks? Ryan is staying on it. He does get it down with the last bite. Nice job by Aliens denying those resource towers, which will delay Marine pressure even more. The Marine upgrades give some time for Overlook to gather more resources. Pipeline is up, and it should be this hive. There's no dropped or leap started. Never mind, leap has been started or almost finished. Let me give it a check. I think it already finished, as I don't see a progress bar. Lots of action around double again. What Archaea is really trying to do is deny access to double, because it's lots of resources for Marines, and I kind of like the idea behind it, because Marines, especially with sub-sector, they cannot cap those comfortable nodes on Overlook and sub and hold the whole area just with a system phase gate. They need to go for the more complicated routes like C12 and Pipeline, which is easier to kill for aliens. A little bit more tough for the Marines. Hold the thought. We do have Blow again inside sub, but this time a Gorge Scrime coming in, but Scrime is dead. He came in too fast, sacrificing himself for the node. But the downside is he cannot heal it anymore. He'd need to go another Gorge, but he cannot. He can't. He needs 10 PRS to do so. Answer by EoD by the double pressure is they put the phase gate now in the east junction, a little bit farther away for aliens. So generally a good idea, especially with the strong pressure coming up by Archaea. They're really trying to do so. And Blow alone against 3 Skulks. No chance for him. They're taking down so many extractors, so many Marines. And they're really struggling right now for it. Also, Weapon 1 is on the face, trying to help a little bit against the constant Skulk pressure they have. You do have mines reserved. Let me give a check if there's mines placed. There's just one mine on face gate in east. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. Yugi and Mendes, they're going in together a lot. Working on the harvester, but Tane coming from behind, taking Mendes completely unawares. Or Yugi, I think. Never mind. Both people basically taking down the pressure team. And also 1v1 engagement, Ryan taking the win against Flames in double. Look at that, so much pressure on the marine extractors. This is so important on the early gameplay for aliens, especially in Vale. And they're doing it perfectly so far. The marines aren't really able to pressure. Sometimes they have 1 or 2 ninjas. Look at that, we do have Blow. He did take down the harvester and stuff. This is pretty good job. But as you can see, there's not of a serious pressure going on with 3 or 4 marines, because marines simply cannot afford it. All they can do... Wow! That was good. That was amazing. This mine placement just in the back. So that was actually a really nice job here by Evolve or Die, taking down 2 harvesters in like 10 seconds. That was pretty good. And like the first time on Evolve or Die, we do not see Blow leading the kills. It's actually Yugi this time. So really nice job by him, and of course the rest of the team. Fighting against Archaea. They're getting now back into shape, as it seems. And Archaea losing 2 harvesters. That's clearly something they do not like. But in general, Archaea of course is in a good spot. Had some really early good game. Still sitting on 3, or the control over 3 harvesters. They're not active yet, all 3 of them, but yeah, generally I think they never lost Overlook. And Overlook, this Overlook harvester did so much good for them. I'm not sure if Marines even know about it. Because I think they're just using the same route over again. Oh, look at that, they're assisting up double, they're trying to take double. It's gonna be not too easy, since there is a phase gate in East Junction. There could be lots of resources down the drain if they drop it and then lose it. Let's see how this will go. Dugi Mendes again working on cargo, not giving Archaea a single minute of rest. Using the mines offensively, really nice job. And I think Dugi will die in time. The harvester will be safe probably, since he just unloaded his whole clip. But no, he had time to reload, but Koro getting the kill. Very funny to see so much infestation dropped in double. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but yeah. CC is up now in pipeline, also a phase gate in there, so I think Evolve or Die is completely still in the game. But I think the turning point will be when all those fates will pop. We do have 4 players saving for it. Koru is at 40 resources with 3 harvesters in total. They can get there reasonably fast. But EoD is doing a pretty good job on keeping the pressure up on those nodes. Especially cargo, ninjaing, subsector. The only thing I'm missing is like maybe pressuring also Overlook. But on the other hand, this is not a one-man mission. There's too many hydras and stuff involved in there. And when you send like 3 marines towards Overlook on the west side of the map, you quickly lose pipeline or double. Or East Junction phase gate rather. More and more action coming up. Nano shield being used on Mandas. Nice shooting so far. Just one Skulk here, he cannot engage yet. And wow, hitting all those shots. Not getting in now. And Koro, never mind, he is attacking from behind. Nice engagement there. Here's the next ninja. Blow is again going to sub, and look at that, he will find the upper chamber. He's working on a carapace shell, and he might get it. This is really important. And there we go. Will he get it in time? No, he does not. Trefnik's just in here in time. There's another marine. Flames, will he go there and snipe it? He has to run there, because the aliens will just come. Yeah. He's gonna try to suicide on it. Will he get it? No! Oh, it was really close. 30%, and we all know carapace shells do die pretty fast. Also, cargo is also really low, and this all is happening before the fates are up. So Evolve or Die is doing fairly well right here, right now. More mine kills for Duya. Oh, never mind. I completely missed that honors drop. So there we see Ryan has dropped an honors. Yeah, that's where all the resources went. A little bit confusing. Yeah, that's true. That's where all the resources went. So there is a honors drop. Ryan is honorsing in here. Nice job by Scrime, healing up the shell, denying that to any kind of ninjas. So, and he is going towards double. So with Scrime as a backup, they're just gonna group up. No, never mind. Scrime went back to Skulk. I thought he was a gorge for there for a second. Someone gorged, and I guess no, it is Scrime. Yeah, there it is. There was a different player. So, how can I unlock? Oh, I clicked on a player now, and now I follow the player. Let me check. That's completely new features right now, and it's in the inside spectator mode. I have to figure that out. It's first time for them, and looks pretty amazing. Also, since there is a little, yeah, I'm still following that player. How to get rid of that? I really need to know how I get rid of that. I will give it a second. Okay, should be figured out in a second. Can I click on a different player now? Yeah, double click. So maybe if I double click again, I double click Doogie, and I double click Doogie again, or right click. Nope, still following. Okay, never mind. I found it. Using the VASD keys breakout. Thanks, Useman. You my lifesaver. Okay, the Honest is now in East Junction, working on a phase gate with Scrime as a Scourgy backup. Instantly recycled, that's why you don't see it anymore glowing. Because they know for sure. They also lost pipeline in the whole time, so with that Honest help and completely securing the whole map, Blink has now been finished. And this is a really good timing for Blink. Look at that, 49, 50 resources just before the Fates can pop. So EoD is trying to come back somehow in this game. Weapon 3 is on the way. Pretty good upgrades. With Weapon 3 can clearly take out those life forms. The problem is it's not just one Honors, it will be 4 Fates too. And yeah, give Archaea an Honors and 4 Fates and pray what's happening. They're doing good damage into that Honors. That shotgun's coming in. Scrime will go down, so Ryan is on his own by now. Using armory here, and that's the problem when you have the phase gate East Junction. Yes, you can use an armory to block out the Honors, but if you do so, it means you cannot hold double nodes. So there's like no way for them basically to hold it efficiently. Oh, they try to put up a phase gate in the system as well. We got also one player inside pipeline before the hive is finished. Horus, but there's one Fate. Tane is in here clearing it out. Nice scouting, nice game sense to know about those Marines walking around the map. And yeah, that's exactly talking. When you put a phase gate there, lock yourself in with an armory. Just a single skull can work in it, and Honors could just wait here. Look at that. Once the Marines go in, the Honors can attack them, or just going for it. There we go, and they have to fall back behind the armory, so it's just one Marine in there. And I don't really see them holding any more extractors. Not holding double is gonna be really tough, and especially with all the life forms in the field. We got Tane, Skuggan, and Trefnix. Three Fates now up. Koru could fade too, but he's kind of saving his resources. Oh no, never mind. He was working on the harvester first on extractor. So that's the system phase gate. They are going for desperate push on subsector. There's nothing they can lose. Well, they can lose East Junction, but it doesn't really matter. And looks like they are able to take down this hive. Look at how fast this hive is dying. One time reloading and putting more clips in. Oh, come on, guys. 5%, 4, 3, 2. The last Marine Doogie pistol. There he goes down just in time. Wow. Nice job, EoD, taking down one of the active hives. Problem is, it will not hurt aliens too much right now. They do have pipeline up and finished, but amazing job in general to take a hive by Archaea is not something many teams can do, for sure. So lots of action in your system. The Marines getting cleaned up. We also have a Fate now in base. Just the commander alive. He is logging out Jai Volt, trying to scare away the Fate. He has to go, but there's, yeah, again. Right now they're pinned back to the base, sitting on 3 extractors. They still do have Topo, which is dying at the moment, and Vest. And that will be all they have. No follow-up, no... They do have... Well, Weapon 3 Armor 2 is pretty good. But without rest to support the gun streams in and having the aliens sitting on the whole map. So many life forms. Now look at that, they're trying to get sub-sectors, so swapping around, giving them pipe, trying to get a hold on sub. This is like, I've seen many games where the games completely turn around after that. Once you have a phase gate positioned in sub and you can hold the west side of the map, you can still play, you can still come in the game. But yet again, didn't make the calculations with all the life forms, 4 fates, 1 honors. They can just keep basically roll over those marines and roll into marine start when they try to get another phase gate in the field and just finish the game. Because it doesn't matter when this whole team groups up, there's no marine force who can stop it. Even with weapon 3 upgrades. Let's see where they're going. Yeah, they keep going to sub. No, never mind. Where are all those marines? One, they try to put up the phase gate again in East Junction, but again, I think East Junction doesn't really do anything good to marines. The only chance they really have is, yes, that's true, to clear out sub and get a gate in sub, but I think no way Archaea will allow this to happen. So maybe they're trying to sneak a little bit more phase gates, pipeline, taking down pipeline or cargo, but yeah. Good scouting here, 2 fates in East Junction, and they are working on those fates. Not anyone getting good hits off, both still good health. Now the fate takes some damage, and this armory is still up, blocking the honors right now, so it's helping the marines currently. They really want to put up this phase gate. The medpack a little bit too late on flames. Dugi also going down to the honors. The armory is down, and there we go. The whole marine team has died in East Junction. Only have Blow as a lonely ninja inside system waypointing. Not much he can do against so many fates in the field. 16 team resources up, 4 harvesters for the aliens. We got Horus inside pipeline, but there's so much infestation. He could have tried to drop a phase gate here, but I think he was spotted, so he can rather try to snipe something. And he does go down to the fate pretty quickly. Power node on top was also pretty low. Aliens do have more harvesters, and talking about resources, putting that up, you see RTs destroyed. 12 RTs has been destroyed by aliens, and this is, yeah, really nice. Nice done, especially in the early game by Archaea. That was really important, delaying the upgrades, delaying the pressure. That's when you are most vulnerable before those fates or the second hive honors will pop. That's the time where marines can put a lot of pressure and do a lot of damage, and they completely delay that by really nice attacking on the marine extractors. So Evolve or Dice keep fighting in here. They're trying their best to do maybe something work or get another ninja hive kill, but again, I don't think this will change the outcome of this match. Still all those life forms alive. I don't see them dying anytime soon. The only thing holding them back is the weapon 3 upgrade, which does fairly good amount of damage once they're putting bullets in there. And they all, the most of the time aliens are using right now is run back to hives and get healing up. I would love to see some more forward cracks which could speed up the process for them, so they don't need to travel those whole distances. Skirkin engaging 3 marines and getting away with it. Still half health, and now even engaging again, and now he has to go too low on health, and marines reloaded. So Westguard is down. The only extractor marines are holding is Topo. Armor 3 is almost up, so fully upgraded LMGs, but yeah, not more than LMGs, since you need resources to get shotguns, and they lack anymore. So Koru is working on the phase gate in East Junction not going up, and the Honors is also supporting it. Yeah, it was a little bit chat and confusing me inside in here. 3 Marines still trying to get to subsector. EoD is not giving up. They're trying really their best to do some damage. But they didn't kill a single life form. I think they did not have any lurks, and not a single Fade has been killed this game. But tons of Marines instead. And there's drifters everywhere, infestation here. Cannot drop a phase gate inside Overlook. So all they can do is trying to go to subsector, but hold the thought, this is gonna be probably the game ender since the Marines now moving out. The ops does go down, it doesn't matter if they lose subsector, they couldn't care less. All they need to do is finish the game, and that's exactly what they're trying to do by killing the CC. Not bothering with the power node. There's no way for Marines to drop a command chair. And it does go down, so Archaea is taking a win 2-0 against Evolve or Die. Nice job by them, really good, amazing play. Let's see how they will perform over. So there will be a little short break coming in. I see you guys soon too, or in a couple of minutes, up to the next round, the next